good morning. I'm doing it a little quiet today because my daughter is sleeping still upstairs. So if you've been following me, it was her birthday this week and she turned 10. Now, as I had the cold last week, I already had a great surprise for her, but obviously during everything going on, I wasn't sure if I could make it, but I did because everything cleaned up. So I took her to this luscious, really beautiful hotel, and we just stayed in the room and we ordered in room service and watched movies and went into the bubble bath and the sauna, and it was just an extraordinary place. She's actually sleeping upstairs. It's really a beautiful hotel, like exquisite anyway. And so as I was thinking, so why did I do this for her, right? Because I mean, not that long ago, maybe a couple of years ago, I would have said, that's too much. Why would you do that? That's crazy. And now it was just because she's worthy of it, because she is. There's no reason why you should not be able to receive or give anything you desire. And so what I realized is when you show up for life and you are clear that this is what you desire. I mean, for a long time I said, it's not really important to me. Like doing stuff like this, it's not really important to me. Like soul is important. And do you know, that is very important to me. It's the most important thing in my life. And this is important too. So instead of saying it's not as important to me, or I don't really care about it, or I'm fine where I am, it's time to start allowing yourself to receive everything you desire. And they're talking about that all the time. They're not only talking about the spiritual connection, they're also talking about the physical creation of the things you desire. And I remember standing upstairs, like in that beautiful bathroom, thinking to myself, I created this. This is because I had the vision of wanting to take my children to a beautiful place in a beautiful, obviously now it's in Leeuwarden because we didn't travel, and just have that intimate connection, because at the end of the day, I desired around their birthday to give that to them, right? To have that moment with me. Obviously they have more, like we have four altogether. So I wanted to have that weekend, like quality only time with, like in this case, my man leave, and then just have this most beautiful experience. And now I'm creating it, so I'm very excited about that. So what's that for you? And in the meanwhile, I'm going to see what they say for you, right? And then I hop back into bed. She's still sleeping, okay? And yes, share some love. We love coming together with you in these extraordinary times, because as many people can see currently, everything is shifting. It is shifting as the earth is transforming, your lives are transforming, your relationships with things and people are transforming. It's a huge opportunity for you to see, seek, discover, experience what new is opening up. Because as you see, some people are choosing to go down the rabbit hole, which is quite possible if you keep on watching the news, if you keep on immersing yourself with the news and with the things which are not working in your life. And we get it that it's not easy for many of you. Or you choose to look at the other side, at the possibility. And that is where new creation lies for everyone. So as we have been talking about, this is a huge opportunity for you. It truly is, because where it first was sticking to thinking about things, wishing things, all of that, now is the time to actually embody and align with it in a very different way. So what are the things truly important to you? It becomes crystal clear right now. Start creating that in a vision board, on a notepad, like in your mind's eye, doesn't matter. Start creating that, becoming clear, so you can start deleting all the things in your reality which are not important, because they're all taking up space for the things you truly desire. And in order to create the new, as Sigrid was sharing about her experience, taking her daughter here, it's a new thing. It's because she has been cleaning out a lot of old beliefs, a lot of old natural standard patterns she was like interacting with. She's been cleaning it out. She was willing to go beyond her own limitedness of what was possible for her, her children, and her life. And we want you to get that we're sharing this as an example, because you are truly no different than she is or any other human being on this planet. You all have the same power, the same potential, the same possibility. Yes, you have your unique talents. Yes, you have your unique essence, your unique vibration, and you can make your life as infinite in possibilities, as unlimitedless as you desire. And it really is time. And why? It's because you are worthy of it, because you truly deserve the most extraordinary life on all levels. The spiritual, the mental, the emotional, the physical, on all levels. And many of you tend to forget that because they're so focused on other people, on the planet, which is great. But we want you to get that if you start honestly raising your frequency by gifting life to you in a way that you fully experience life, what will happen is your power will expand because your field will expand, and you will enlighten people just by your example. So it's time to start being that example and to start going beyond your own limitations you put on yourself, your own boundaries. So start thinking, what do you really desire and what is holding you back? What fear, what impossibility, what reality you are in right now, what friends, what family, what are they all saying to you why it's not possible? Because we are here to tell you it is all possible. Everything, every single thing, the connection with us, the connection in a great love relationship, the connection with the divine, the physical manifestation of whatever you desire. And we know you have many times difficulties around the physical manifestation, but it all starts with a clear vision and then moving into that in the sense of releasing all the old patterns. Sometimes that asks a lot of bold decisions in order for you to be able to move into that next. So start thinking, start creating and making those bold decisions. The time is now, because it's an excellent time to not do all the things you usually did and to not go start doing the things again when you're starting to go into this ordinary life, what you are used to. And it will never be the same in that sense, because this is creating the opportunity for you to actually change your life in ways you can't imagine. The time is now. So start making it important to go inward. Maybe not to do as much, but to go inward and to become crystal clear. What is important to you? Not just in the spiritual, in the physical, in the emotional, in the relationship, all of that. And then move into that. And that was that. Now, I'm gonna just listen again. This is it. It's the time. We've been talking about that before. I obviously started with my story because it's an example of what is possible if you start choosing it and allowing that and giving yourself permission for your complete view. For me, it was going beyond, I'm not luxury is not for me. It's for other people, all of that. But I love being in this place. It's beautiful. It enriches my soul. My daughter is like, oh, look at the lights in the back. Do you know, it's just a beautiful experience. And so, yes, spiritual, it's always my number one. It always is. But from that place, they want us to receive everything in our daily lives. It's not about only having a connection. It's about creating that connection and from that place opening up and creating the reality of choice. In this case, it's this. And honestly, I was booking the hotel, and first I thought, will I do an order? And I was like, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do what is aligned, and this room is aligned. And so start picking from that place. What is aligned? Not from what is possible. What do I feel called to? And that is something different. Now, for the people who still want to join the Circle of Light, I actually closed it on Friday. We're going to a lot of questions this weekend, so this is the last day because we really start tonight. 8 p.m. You can find the link here. I will post it in here. So I'm looking forward to seeing you all tonight. And otherwise, I will speak to you all tomorrow. Bye. Bye.